Thank you for tuning in to the best parenting show on the internet, Post Daily Dose.
It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post.
Hey, good morning, Facebook. Welcome to another episode of Morning Motivation with Big Papa. Hope everyone's doing fantastic this morning. It is Fantastic Friday. How awesome is that? We've made it through another week. I hope you feel like you've conquered this week and have been productive. And today is the first day of February. So we've already made it through the first month of January. Man, it's amazing how time flies when you're having fun. So what are you going to accomplish today? What are your goals? And maybe if you're Kirsten, if you're in the Netherlands, then you're already conquering the day. So what's on your mind today? I actually realized I've added to my goals, which is pretty cool. You know, I start with my core ones, and then I start adding to them over time as I get more and more motivated, more and more inspired. I add to them, I refine them. I told you guys most of my goals always start with I am. So your goals want to be in the present. You want to be creating a vibration that means you are already doing this. This is already happening. Even it's already happened. And in fact, one of the last things I write in my goals is all these things and more already exist and already have happened and are just waiting for me to step up to that next dimension. So that's where I'm at this morning. Good morning, Kirsten. So what am I talking about this morning? Well, I'm not sure. I got up at 3:30, kicked off our Parenting Matrix program this morning. That's another video I did, and talked about the developing the awareness, the consciousness of the parenting matrix. So we're digging into that. I'm excited about that. I am gonna do chest today at the gym, chest and arms. I'm actually my buddy Patrick. He is running a little bit late. So I got to spend a little extra time. Oh, one of the things I'm doing in my goals, one of my goals is, and one of my most favorite places in the world is Mexico. I love Mexico. It's like I love the beach. I love the ocean. And so I always put in my goals, I am enjoying the beaches of Mexico. Oh, that being said, if anyone's ever gone down to Mexico and you just want Big Papa's company, hey, just let me know. I mean, I'm happy to meet you down there, jump on the plane with you, and go hang out with you. Just want to put that out there to the universe. So, as a part of my making the ocean more alive in my reality, I actually play ocean music in the mornings. And so, I'll play some ocean music while I'm writing my goals. Just put that in my vortex. And this morning I was thinking, that one of the times when you can hear the ocean waves the most is at night. And so it's always a really cool thing to go out on the beach at night and sit and listen to the waves. And I thought about turning my light off so I could really visualize getting into that nighttime. Good morning, Lala. Is that Layla or is it Lala? Because I'm always saying Lala. And sometimes you guys say good morning to me on this, and I don't catch it before it scrolls up because of other people making posts. But I'm always glad you joined me. Always glad to have company on my way to the gym. But anyway, I put the ocean sounds on, and it just puts me more in that present moment. And so, especially when it's all cold and everything. Hey, Tracy. When it's all cold out, especially those our brothers and sisters out on the East Coast, gosh, we probably all need to be in Mexico right about now. So that is one of the things that I do. So now I told you two things I do in my goals. Let's see, what else is Big Pop up to? I am probably going to be working through the weekend. I always have stuff, I always have projects. The book that was going to be Fearless Parenting is actually, I think, going to be inside the Parenting Matrix. So I've got some research I want to do. And then my trauma-informed book, trauma-informed handbook I'm writing with Dr. Bridgewater. Been on that, been putting a little time in on that every day and just, cranking away at it slowly but surely. This is going to be probably my 10th book, I think. And I've got a process to how I write books. If any of you guys ever want to write a book and you want some suggestions or feedback techniques, let me know. I've had my process, but there are some other really, really cool ways to write books that people aren't aware of. And I'm happy to share that with you at any time. Just send me a message. The other thing is, what was I going to say? I'm not sure. It just flittered right out of my brain. But anyway, so working on Trauma Informed, that's going to be done within the next few months. It shouldn't take as long as it is taking, because normally I crank out books pretty quick. But I wanna make sure it's right. It's been a long time since I've put out a book, so these next couple of books, probably winding down to be some of my last parenting, mental health related books. At some point, I want to write a novel. I've got a vision of myself on the beach, and one of the things I do is I write my book. So got that going on. And what else? It's just cool knowing cool people, right? You guys, I'm sure, are doing some cool stuff. I hope you feel inspired. I hope that you feel motivated. And when you don't, that's okay. No, that's important. When you don't, it's just like children when they regress before they hit a developmental spurt. A lot of times your kids, they'll start misbehaving, they'll start acting out, and we get stressed out over it, of course, because, maybe they've been doing really well, but really what that is that their emotion and their psychology, their spirit is preparing. It's like it's backing up. Those cartoons, sometimes the character backs up and then he takes off and he's like building up a head of steam. That's what's going on with your kids, and that's what's going on with you a lot of times. You find yourself just feeling, not motivated, not inspired, kind of overwhelmed, kind of sad. Don't sweat it. Just let it be. Give into it. If you can call in that day at work, call in that day at work. If you need to lay in bed, till noon, lay in bed till noon. If you just want to, veg out and binge watch some Netflix crap, just do it. Give into it and don't judge it. That's so important. There are days where I just feel unmotivated and uninspired, and it's really not days. Sometimes it's a whole day, but that's rare for me. And I'll just do nothing. I really just will do nothing, and I don't beat myself up about it, because I'm like, tomorrow's a whole nother day, and I don't even worry about tomorrow. I just worry about today, and if this is where I'm at, if this is where I'm feeling, I'm good. And just giving into the process of not feeling inspired and not feeling motivated or not wanting to parent, yeah, that's okay. Don't. Just tell your kids, handle it, figure it out. It's always interesting to me when there are multiple siblings in a house and they bicker and they fight, and how we feel as parents like we have to referee that stuff all the time. You don't. You can just let your kids figure out their process. You don't have to always be on top of it all the time. Just let them figure it out. I doubt that anyone is going to die. So my buddy's here and he's just sitting. He's just sitting in the parking lot. I doubt that anyone is going to die. So you don't always have to be trying to figure out that information. So anyway, it keeps stopping. I'm sorry, Lala. I did that once. I didn't notice. Okay, guys. Well, I'm here. Make it an awesome day. Have a fantastic Friday. Sorry there wasn't much value in content. I think I'm kind of still in my parenting matrix stuff. Big Papa loves you, and I will see you Monday for another morning motivation. All right. Bye-bye, guys.